Hey there, here are 7 times you were being manipulated and didn't even realize it. Number 1. The decoy effect. You walk up to the counter for popcorn, small for $6, medium for $9, large for $10. Instantly, the large feels like a no-brainer deal, right? Well, you've just been manipulated. This is known as the decoy effect, when companies add a third option purely to steer your choice. The medium popcorn isn't meant to be bought. It's there to make the large seem like the smart move. Your brain tags the medium as bad value, so the large feels like a steal, even though you never needed that much popcorn in the first place. It's one of the simplest psychological tricks in marketing, and it works almost every single time. Number 2. Social proof overload. There's that moment when you see thousands of people have bought a product in the last hour and suddenly feel like you're missing out. It's called social proof, and marketers weaponize it to make you think everyone else knows something you don't. The truth? Most of those counters are fake or inflated, but your brain doesn't care. It sees the crowd and assumes the crowd is right because evolutionarily, following the group keeps you alive. So now you're panic buying a product you didn't even want 5 minutes ago because your ancient survival brain got hacked by a web page timer. Number 3. The anchoring trap. Imagine seeing a jacket marked down from $300 to $80 and thinking you just saved $220. You didn't save anything, you spent $80, but that original price, the anchor, made your brain feel like you won. Here's the trick. That jacket was never actually worth $300. The company just printed that number to manipulate your reference point. Your brain latches onto the first number it sees and judges everything else against it. Politicians do this too. They'll propose something extreme, then compromise to what they actually wanted all along. And you feel relieved even though you just agreed to something you would have rejected outright if they'd led with it. Number 4. Reciprocity guilt. Here's a weird one. Someone hands you a free sample at the store, and suddenly you feel obligated to buy the whole product even though you didn't want it. That's reciprocity manipulation. When someone gives you something, even something tiny and worthless, your brain feels indebted. It's a psychological trigger so strong that it overrides logic. Companies know this. That's why they give you free trials, free shipping, or a gift with purchase. It's never really free. They're purchasing your guilt. And your brain, trying to be fair and balanced, makes you reciprocate even when you consciously know you're being played. The gift wasn't kindness. It was a transaction you didn't agree to. Number 5. Scarcity panic. Only 2 left in stock. Offer ends in 10 minutes. Your heart rate spikes, logic disappears, and suddenly you're clicking buy. That's artificial scarcity, and it's one of the oldest manipulation tactics in existence. Your brain is hardwired to fear loss more than it values gain. So when something seems like it's disappearing, your logical brain shuts off and your survival brain takes over. Most of the time, that product isn't actually running out. They're just rotating the stock number or resetting the timer. But you'll never know because you already bought it in a panic. They didn't sell you a product, they sold you fear of missing out. Number 6. The atmosphere trap. Pay attention next time. Fast food places use red and yellow, banks use blue, and spas use green. That's not an aesthetic preference. That's psychological manipulation. Colors trigger emotional responses. Red creates urgency and hunger. Blue builds trust. Green signals calm and health. Same with music. Slow music makes you stay longer and spend more. Fast music makes you eat quicker and leave. Your emotions are being controlled by design elements you don't even consciously notice. You think you're just vibing, but your behavior is being guided by environmental cues engineered to extract specific responses from your subconscious brain. Number 7, the sunk cost fallacy. We've all been there. You keep watching a terrible show because you already watched 5 seasons, or stay in a bad situation because you already invested so much time. That's the sunk cost fallacy, and people use it to manipulate you constantly. Companies give you loyalty programs, subscriptions with annual commitments, and multi-part purchases specifically to trap you. Once you've invested time, money, or emotion, your brain refuses to walk away even when walking away is the smart move. You're not being loyal. You're being manipulated by your own resistance to waste. The investment is already gone. And if you want to watch more videos like this, subscribe to my channel.